Roll it. Morning, everybody. Here we are we are still in Seward. Sorry for the update. Nothing, we were just busy. Couldn't get an update done. Here I am with my buddy Mike, my buddy Carl. Generator run in the background. We hope the audio comes in okay. So yeah, we're in Seward. Everything, first off, health update.
I'm still moving.
Good. You? Bike is good too. Bike had
Yep. Got
Mike
my
had some-
signals fixed. Yeah, a little corrosion on the turn signal mechanism, so we took care of that yesterday.
Should have bought the Honda bike.
I had a Honda.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, and my health is good. Bike's running great with the new tires. We'll show you pictures of that in a little bit. So last we left you was Iklutna 3-4 days ago, like July 17th. You took off early. We went to Anchorage. We met you there just right in time as they opened.
Yep.
They had the bike ready for the low price of $999 to get 2 tires installed. Good deal.
They looped your chain.
They did lube my chain. And then we headed down here. I got to ride shotgun, backseat shotgun for Carl on the way here. Mike
You
rode
got
it.
to nap, really.
Yeah, napping. It's big. And then we got to the Alice campground, set up the Taj Mahal. We are now situated. Not so much a struggle.
I'm sure you can tell it's a windy day today.
Yeah, it's howling out there.
Yeah.
Perfect days before that. We actually have had some really good weather.
We've had no weather that caused us to stay inside until this wind.
Morning.
We have been blessed with really good weather. It's going to get wetter and colder pretty soon. Friday, Thursday night. Yeah. So actually, we're thinking of buggering out Thursday
Morning.
Okay, so July 18th, it was overcast. Thank goodness we went out for it was our fishing day.
Yep.
On the Sequest. We got dockside around 6 o'clock and underway with the crew there, 3-man crew, and we had probably 18 fishermen on board. We did have a good safety brief from the crew. That's real important for all you guys from Power Systems listening in today to have that safety moment. You used to have them for Delta, didn't you?
Safety stand-downs. Oh, yeah.
Safety stand down.
Oh, yeah.
Safety moment. Before every meeting, we had a safety moment. You talk about H point and all that nonsense. Yep. And we also learned that there would be no food or water for us on board that day. Carl, you want to explain that?
Well, we had sandwiches offered by one of the crews. We had 2 cruises. One was to go fishing, one was to go sightseeing. And obviously after we got there, we found out it wasn't the one that went fishing. So we were left to live on the bars and the candy and whatever else we happened to have in the bag.
And what we could beg for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my pro tip of the day. Always carry a snack with you, regardless. It's going to be supplied.
Brilliant. Yeah. Okay, so we go out 2.5 hours south and we catch, what are they again? Starts with an H?
Halibut.
Halibuts. So we caught our limit.
Everybody limited.
Everybody limited
Well,
out with halibut.
You guys caught my limit, right? Pretty much.
No, and halibut? You caught your halibut, didn't you?
I don't know.
I think it was salmon that you were.
Yeah, I was trying that. So then we went out another 30 minutes, also known as an hour
And a half.
and a half. Catch salmon, and we limited out on silver salmon and rockfish, 2 rockfish, right?
Yeah.
2 rockfish. And we also caught pink salmon. And the story on pink salmon here is we get that at the store at home, but here it is trash fish.
Yeah.
And they said, "You want to keep that?" And we said, "Well, does it eat good?" "Yeah, but it doesn't freeze well." So we brought it home and we ate it for 2 nights.
You sure did.
That was great.
It was good.
Yum,
And-
get you some.
And Glenn did a great job on the salmon. We had
Sure did.
salmon cakes and fried filet salmon, all killer. It was good.
How about that? Okay, so
Gave me diarrhea, but
TMI. So we got back to Resurrection Bay, and actually, Mike negotiated a few more pounds of fish at the topside. Didn't he?
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's all about negotiating what you can negotiate.
We got an extra 10 pounds. There was one of our guides was standing there with the bag in his hand, and I said, "Who belongs to that?" And he hands it to me and says, "You do." So we got 10 extra pounds of salmon.
That worked out great.
Nice.
Yeah. And we got the fish processed, so they're gonna what do they call it?
Package it, flash freeze
Flash
it.
freeze it in the 1 pound packages and stick in the freezer for the days until we leave. Yeah, it's a really good deal. Also on that trip, we saw a lot of bubble
Bubble net fish.
net fishing by the humpback whales. And to explain that,
Well, the whales dive down.
to the bottom.
They blow and they suck in a lot
Well,
of water.
they all go down to the bottom. They
They
muster
all
at the
go down to
bottom,
the bottom.
up to like 500 feet or 400 feet.
Yeah, and they're all in a circle.
Well,
and
wait. First, they take a deep breath. They all taking deep breaths at the top.
up on top, then they go down.
Then you see the flukes,
Yep,
and then down they go.
yep.
And I picture them circling around and blowing bubbles to make this.
Well, I
Curtain.
think they just line up like this, upwards, because they come out of the water all nose up.
Yeah, well, okay. But before we get there, what else happened? So the crew member threw a microphone in there. Remember? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
you get all the bubbles going in this curtain, and then one whale will scream.
You hear them. Yep, they're communicating.
And then all those, whatever they are, anchovies or krill or whatever, freak out, and they all cluster into a ball. And then next thing you see is
The bubbles push them to the top.
bubbles to the top. Then
Then you see
before that, what do you see?
the seagulls. You know
seagull.
it's coming when the seagulls all take off.
They take
you
off,
know
and
the whales.
and they go muster where all the krill are showing up, and then up come the whales with their mouths open, chomp, chomp, chomp. Yeah, it's a blast. We saw probably a dozen, 15.
And then they kind of do their little whale tail deal, like, hey,
Hey,
nice.
hey, yeah, aren't we?
Another breath of air and back down they go.
We had a PhD biologist with us, and he translated the scream that the whale does, and what it means is, "Here, Ernie, hold my beer."
And watch this.
Watch this.
So
that was the carrot on the top of the fishing trip right there.
Yeah,
whaling.
and they did it over and over
Oh, yeah.
and over. So we got to watch the show.
we weren't even chasing them really.
Nope.
They were chasing us.
They were chasing the boat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was fun. So we came back and we were pushed and we had no appetite for cooking, but we did go and have a fish fry, and we sat. Coincidences. We had 3 tables in a row. Carl did his thing where he's being gregarious and everything, and he figures out that all 3 tables are from Montana. And did everybody there know your banker?
No, just the one table knew my banker from Chester for years. They were from Opheim, and with Mike Walstead. Yeah.
That was pretty amazing. So that was coincidence on the 18th. Then we saw one on the 19th when or whenever we went to Whittier. I guess that was the next day on the 19th. So Mike and I went to Whittier. Well, we went to get my bike with the new tires on it.
Butts to nuts.
Mike, it's PG, okay? I was riding in back, and I'm not a fan, really. I mean, the
Really?
scenery was great, but yeah, it's.
I mean,
it's
never
nerve-
bottomed out once.
It's nerve-wracking.
It's a smooth
Yes,
ride.
I know, but it's kind
Well,
of.
when you're not in control
You're not.
of that throttle. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Glenn came back with a rash.
No, he had that before we started.
PG, push. So yeah, got the bike. Bike was in good shape. Had the new rubber on it, very sticky. So we decided to go out to Whittier, which was a pretty ride, kind of swervy. Saw some glaciers and such, and then long tunnel through Whittier. We never did clock it, but it was. We caught the tail end. We caught it.
So they held things up
They
for us. to
they
get
held
through.
the tunnel out. It's a one-way tunnel, and you got to ride within the. I don't know what the rail gauge is, but it's
48 inches.
48
maybe?
inches. Yeah. So you got to stay there in this dark tunnel, and it's wet. It's kind of ribbed, so it's. I don't know. I was a little nervous going through there.
It's
Yeah.
squirmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little squirmy. So we got through there. Whittier wasn't all that fabulous, really. We'll show you we'll trace you on the map here in a little bit. But tourist fishing town, yeah, whatever.
Cruise ship board.
Yeah, but the fun thing is I did get to see my buddy at Par,
Jake from State Farm.
Jacob Harrison, who's the lead project engineer and a couple of jobs I had. So good to see him there by chance. And then we buggered out back through the tunnel back and had another fish dinner here, whenever it was, the 19th. Then July 20th, we went out on the viewfinder. Tell us about that, Carl.
Well, we went out on the viewfinder. It was a little bit larger boat. Well, not really. They had two boats. We were on the small one. The most standout thing was the fish that we saw here. Again, we saw the whales doing their thing. But we went into a cove that had 6 or 7 magnificent glaciers all coming down to the cove at the same time. Shut the motors off.
And what kind of glaciers are those? That touch the sea?
Tidal glaciers.
Not to be confused with terminal glaciers. There were terminals.
And it was a great, relaxing day. It was amazing how cold it was when you got in that bay, surrounded by all that ice. I mean, it was cold out on the bow of that boat, but the view was spectacular.
Yeah, we'll post the list. The crew was great. There's only 2 of them, Jack and there's Justin. Yeah. But they made a list of all the things that we did see, including there's a little bird that only lives in at the base of tidal glaciers where they hit the ocean.
And nests only in 2 known places in the world.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Okay,
there
that's
and some other.
Yeah. Kiblitz's
Rhinoceros.
something. Anyhow, you'll see it on the list. So they made us a list on a whiteboard, and we'll post that so you can see all the stuff that we saw, including seals, sea lions, otters, puffins,
Stellar,
Eagles.
sea lions.
eagles. Yeah, we saw them.
It'll be on the list.
That'll be on the list. Okay, that gets us to yesterday, I think, which was a lazy day, kind of
That
recovery
was
day.
our first down day of the whole
Yep,
trip.
yep.
That was
And
good. We
yeah,
needed that. It
Mike-
turned into laundry day.
Mike did laundry for us.
Grocery
Thanks, Mike.
shopping day.
And if you're going to give Mike your laundry, just be aware he doesn't check the pockets
what
for.
did I tell you?
I know. So, you
Mom-
told me what Mom told me.
Mom says if it goes into the laundry inside out, it gets folded inside out. That's on you, buddy. That is on
That's
you.
irresponsible, Mike.
But our clothes came back smelling all anew, and we're ready
We're
and
fresh. Fresh
as
as
fresh
daisies.
as
Okay.
we could be.
Which leads us to, so yesterday was lazy. We're now plotting our getaways. So,
We got some weather moving in, so
Well,
we might bug out a day early.
yeah. And we learned that it's going to be in the low 30s.
And the wind might come up.
It's going to be in the low 30s in Prudhoe Bay. So Mike and I are deciding that's not looking so rosy for us, especially on motorcycles or camping. And Carl's on the fence as to whether he's going or not up there. So we're at least thinking Fairbanks in a couple of days. Well, Talkeetna, the park, Fairbanks, and then turning south.
Yeah, yep.
Yep. All right. So after this yabber session of 15 minutes, there'll be a series of videos and still shots that we took over the last few days, and we promise next update won't be 4 days away. Hope everybody's okay at home. Thumbs up, Mike. Good to go. Any final
Yeah,
words?
we're living the dream.
We're going to dream. Bye-bye. All right, to summarize, from Valdez, we rode through Glen Allen and Palmer, Wasilla. We camped at Eklutna that one night, and then next morning we dropped the bike off Anchorage, continued down to Seward, where we've been camping for the last 3-4 days, and then a couple days later after fishing, Mike and I rode back up to Anchorage to get the motorcycle, and we both rode back down to Whittier, where we met Jacob Harrison. A nice visit. And then we've been came back down to Seward, and that's where we did our sightseeing vessel visit. And then we're gonna mosey back from here. We're gonna head back up through there, up to we're gonna Talkeetna, Denali Park, Fairbanks, and then we're looping back down to Talk, and then back down to, nope, this is the bad road in here. We're not doing this road again. We're gonna go up through here, through Dawson City, and then back down to Whitehorse. And then from there, we're gonna try to go down through British Columbia, west of the Rockies. It's on the move.
Yeah, these Steller sea lions, they're pretty territorial. Spend a good majority of their time just fighting for spots on these rocks.
Whoa, that's a big one.
Okay, we're start to pick up a little bit of speed here, so make sure you have a handful of both. They're gonna really get a bit here. And a little bit slow to get past them.
And this is the marina in Seward. Imagine how short this sailing season might be.